Remember Erin Sanders? She's the one whose bright smile and infectious energy made her a fan favorite for years. You probably know her best as the genius Quinn Pensky from Zoey 101, the quirky inventor who always had a wild experiment up her sleeve. At Pacific Coast Academy, Quinn was famous for her outlandish gadgets and creative problem-solving, always surprising her friends with her next big idea. But this year, Erin wanted something different. She longed for a break from the hustle and bustle, a quiet, peaceful Christmas in the charming, snow-blanketed town of Winterfall. She arrived at her cozy little cabin, tucked away among frosted pines, unpacked her favorite fuzzy sweater, and made a promise to herself. This holiday would be all about rest, relaxation, and simple joys, like sipping cocoa and reading by the fire. The town itself sparkled with Christmas lights, every window glowing with warmth and the air filled with the scent of pine and cinnamon. Everything seemed absolutely perfect. Erin settled into a soft armchair, wrapped in a blanket, hot chocolate in hand, finally feeling the peace she'd been craving all year. But just as the clock struck 8 and the wind howled outside, a tiny, hidden door in the cabin wall creaked open, breaking the silence. Inside the mysterious compartment was a single, rolled-up parchment, tied neatly with a bright red ribbon, as if waiting just for her. Erin's relaxing holiday was about to take a turn she never expected. Her curiosity sparked. She felt a familiar sense of excitement bubbling up. With trembling hands, she unrolled the parchment by the fire, her mind racing with possibilities. What could this mysterious message mean? One thing was certain. Erin's quiet Christmas was over. The adventure of a lifetime had just begun, and Winterfall would never be the same. The parchment was a hand-drawn map of Winterfall, its edges frayed and yellowed with age, as if it had been passed down through generations. The surface was crowded with winding secret paths, cryptic markings, and strange symbols that seemed to shimmer in the candlelight. Each line and curve hinted at stories long forgotten, and the map itself felt alive with possibility, as though it was waiting for someone to unlock its secrets. In the very center, a single star was drawn in silver ink, brighter than anything else on the parchment. Next to it, in careful script, were the words, "The Star of Winterfall awaits. Follow the path of light." The message felt both like a promise and a challenge, urging the reader to begin a journey into the unknown. The first clue was hidden in plain sight, a gingerbread man by the Sugar Plum Bakery, a local favorite known for its festive treats and warm, sugary air. The statue held a sign with a riddle. "Where sweet treats are baked with cheer, find the one who has no fear. He stands outside in sun or snow, pointing the way you must go." The riddle seemed simple, but Erin knew there was more to it than met the eye. Erin couldn't resist a mystery. Her heart raced with excitement as she pieced together the clues, her mind already racing ahead to what she might discover next. She felt a spark of adventure she hadn't felt in years. She bundled up in her warmest winter clothes, grabbed a sturdy flashlight, and stepped out into the crisp, snowy night. The world outside was quiet, the snow muffling every sound, making her footsteps seem louder than usual. Each breath formed a cloud in the cold air as she made her way toward the bakery. The bakery was easy to spot, its pink awnings glowing under strings of twinkling holiday lights. The windows were fogged with warmth, and the delicious smell of cinnamon and sugar drifted out into the street, inviting anyone nearby to come closer. Outside stood a giant gingerbread man statue, grinning cheerfully despite the cold. He seemed almost lifelike, as if he might step down from his pedestal and join Erin on her quest. Erin noticed something odd. One gumdrop eye was actually a shiny compass, its needle glinting in the light and pointing steadily north. It was cleverly hidden, but unmistakable once you knew to look. The compass pointed directly towards the edge of town, in the direction of the mysterious Whispering Woods. The next part of her journey was clear. With the map in hand and the compass as her guide, Erin took a deep breath and stepped forward, ready to uncover the secrets that awaited her in the snowy darkness. Erin followed the compass into the Whispering Woods, the snow crunching under her boots. The forest was quiet and magical, moonlight glinting off icy branches. She searched for a snowman with a black hat and bright carrot nose. In a clearing, she found him, holding a lantern with a parchment inside. The riddle read, I have no voice, but I can sing a beautiful song. My teeth are cold and hard, and my song lasts all winter long. What am I? Erin grinned. The answer was the frozen waterfall, famous for its musical icicles. Erin hurried to the icicle carillon, the frozen waterfall. The wind made the icicles chime like bells. Behind the waterfall, she found a hidden cave glowing with blue light. Inside, the walls glittered, and a frozen pond lay at the center. The map said to find the star that does not shine. Erin spotted a star-shaped stone beneath the ice, plain and dark. Using her multi-tool, she chipped it free. As she picked up the stone, it grew warm in her hand and projected a beam of light onto a ledge above. The race was on. Erin climbed the icy ledge, heart pounding. At the top, she found a small wooden box carved with snowflakes. Inside was an ornate brass key, the final clue. The map's last mark, the town's clock tower. Dawn was breaking as she raced back through the woods. The town was still asleep as she reached the clock tower. She had to finish the adventure before everyone woke up. On a crisp Christmas morning, Erin approached the old clock tower at the heart of Winterfall, her breath visible in the frosty air. She reached out, her gloved hand trembling with excitement, and unlocked a small weathered door at the base of the tower. The door creaked open, revealing a dimly lit passageway that seemed to beckon her inside, promising secrets and surprises hidden within the ancient stone walls. With a deep breath, Erin stepped inside and began to climb the winding spiral staircase. Each step echoed softly, mingling with the distant sound of carolers outside. The stairwell was decorated with garlands and twinkling lights, filling the air with a sense of anticipation and wonder. As she ascended, Erin felt her heart race, wondering what awaited her at the top of the tower. At the very top, she discovered a mysterious lever, gleaming in the soft glow of lantern light. It was labelled, "For the Joy of Winterfall." Erin hesitated for a moment, then with a hopeful smile, she pulled the lever. Instantly, the entire town below was transformed. Dazzling Christmas lights burst to life, illuminating every street and rooftop. Joyful music filled the air, and from the tower, a cascade of glittering artificial snow began to fall, blanketing the town square in sparkling white. Drawn by the spectacle, people poured into the square, their faces alight with wonder and delight. Children danced in the falling snow, families embraced, and friends laughed together, all swept up in the magic of the moment. The townspeople gazed up at the glowing tower, marveling at the transformation and the sense of togetherness that filled the chilly evening air. Watching from above, Erin felt a warmth in her heart that no gift could match. She realized that the true treasure of Christmas wasn't gold or jewels. It was the joy of sharing happiness with others, of bringing light and laughter to those around her. In that moment, she understood that the greatest gifts are the ones we give to our community. Her once quiet Christmas had blossomed into an unforgettable adventure, one that ended not with a present for herself, but with a magical gift for the whole town. The square was alive with celebration, as neighbours exchanged gifts and stories, creating memories that would last for years to come. As Erin gazed out over the joyful crowd, she knew in her heart that this was the best Christmas ever, a day filled with wonder, connection, and the true spirit of giving.